If you are tired of the up and down sales cycle and are ready to ditch all the blueprints and formulas and strategy seeking and really want to design your unique transformational client journey from your unique gifts and skills so that you are magnetic to your soulmate clients and calling them in everything that you do, this is for you. So if you have been in your coaching business for a while and have enrolled clients and have noticed a little bit of an up and down process happening where you are enrolling clients into your practice and then you might have a little bit of a dry spell. And then, of course, with the dry spell comes the doubts and maybe some of the fear and anxiety about what are you doing wrong and how are you going to fix it? And the next thing you know, you're off and running to find the next right formula or right process or strategy or system or blueprint with the hope that that is going to be the thing that will change it for you. If you're anything like me, it just ends up making it worse. You end up more time down the road, more invested, and often not seeing a whole lot of return on that investment. Because really what's happening here is, of course, you have this deep desire to build a thriving coaching practice and serve your clients at the highest level. And when you are searching for some formula or some template or some blueprint for how someone else has done that, it leaves you feeling a little bit like you're not quite yourself. And that is going to come through in your marketing, on your sales calls, and everything that you're doing because it's not designed from your unique gifts and traits and genius. And so there is this piece of a little bit of, imposter syndrome and feeling like a fraud and feeling like you're not quite showing up as who you really are, nor are you coaching in a way that is truly powerful and effective so that your clients are getting results. So all of that combines to end up making you repel sales, even though you've had sales in the past. And when you've had sales in the past and then you start repelling sales, it does a number on your psyche. And it is all too easy to fall into doubt and a little bit of despair and just wondering, maybe what's wrong with you and what's it going to take to fix this? Well, that is actually a great place to be to stop the cycle of searching and to really, move a little bit away from what's happening and decide you are going to do something different this time. And what you can do different this time is what I'm here to show you, because I have been there where I was chasing all different strategies, working with different coaches, increasing my debt and not increasing my sales to really show to myself that I was learning enough to make a difference in what I was doing. Because what I was doing was trying to fit myself into someone else's suit. And I'm not meant to wear anyone else's suit but my own. And so through my journey, I discovered how to create my own client transformational process that comes from my unique gifts and skills in such a way that my clients then are able to really transform how they do their business and how they guide their clients to their own transformation. And how this works is, with my clients, I guide you to really see what it is that you do that no one else does on a much deeper level, so that we dig into your unique gifts and skills that are often hidden behind what I call the scripted mask. So that's the way that you are showing up that, maybe you think you have to show up a certain way in order to be taken seriously or look professional, or you're still showing up in a way that is coming from long childhood upbringing beliefs and behavior that haven't been broken through yet. And so when we dig into this, we're able to break that old pattern and see how that specific core story equipped you with very specific gifts and traits and what I call extrasensory perception, which is what makes your client transformational process so powerful when you see it this way, instead of trying to put yourself into someone else's process or suit or formula or blueprint. And when you start to see yourself through what I call quantum eyes from this different place, you show up in your business much differently. You have a deeper understanding of who you are here to serve, how you and only you are meant to serve them, and that bigger purpose, vision, and mission for what your business and your work is really about. So that when you show up on your videos, in your marketing, in your emails, you are magnetic to your soulmate client because you are speaking to her at a much deeper and more intimate level than anyone else out there. And the value of this is then, of course, it doesn't matter what platform you use. What matters is that you are showing up in such a powerful and magnetic way that your soulmate client is reaching out to you, booking calls with you, and hiring you from whatever it is that you are aligned with doing. So if you align with Facebook and that brings you joy and energy, that's the platform that is going to align with your soulmate client. So that's where she's going to look for you. So it doesn't have to be this long, complicated, try to understand the algorithm and try to figure out all the different ways that you need to be. It's really getting into who you are and how that is what makes you magnetic to your soulmate client. And it is a much deeper level of who you are than most coaches guide you to see. So, some examples of how this has shifted my own business and my clients' businesses. When I made this shift and really started to see myself from quantum eyes, I went from the same thing, having long dry spells, having sales, then not having sales, to being able to send out a casual email, no formula, no script, no template, that turned into a 14K sale, which ended up being a 10K cash sale. For my clients, one of my clients came to me in the same place. She had had a long dry spell and was not, excited anymore about her business because she was trying to fit herself into someone else's suit, I like to call it. Within our work, she started to see herself in a much different way. And really, we dug into her process to see how we could take it apart and do the things that she only can do in a way that only she can do it, and eliminate all the things she thought she had to do with her clients, so that her clients were getting the most powerful transformation, and she was designing it how she best worked, so it also gave her more time. So she had more time to spend with her granddaughter, which was something she greatly valued. And in doing all of this work, she not only had someone reach out to her out of the blue to hire her, paid cash on the phone, she also completely transformed her relationship with her body, with how she showed up, with how she moved, like her fitness and her exercise and how she was eating, with her boundaries around her family and really having more assertive, powerful communication and empowering communication, having a clear boundary with romantic relationships and elevating her standards for what she required in a partner. So that all of this is, an expression of her stepping into her true genius and gifts. So that who she is in her business is the same as who she is with her family and with her romantic partner and with how she eats and with how she moves. So everything shifts because, again, we're looking at you from quantum vision, and you are not a one-dimensional being. You are multi-layered and multi-dimensional. So when we go in and really hone in on what it is that you are here to do and where it came from and how it equips you with these super extrasensory skills, then everything in your life changes. Everything. So if you are curious to see what this looks like for you and are just so tired of chasing and know that you deeply desire for your business to be a thriving practice, and you know your tendency to kind of think you can do it on your own and maybe find some other sort of video or some other freebie that's going to really help you, because I've done all those things. But you know yourself enough that you've done it and you've seen that even when you invest in something that's, you think is going to be the thing and maybe it's a lower ticket, it doesn't actually give you the results that you want. And you find that a couple months have gone down the road. You've gone down the road a couple more months and invested even more, and you're not progressing and you're not where you want to be. And so you're at that point where you are ready to say enough. Stop the chasing, find you in what it is that you're meant to do so that you are designing your business, your process, your program, your offer and your message from a place that not only supports how you desire to live, but also how you desire to serve, as well as the cause and the mission that only you are here to support and create and expand and, of course, evolve. So if that sounds like you and you don't want to waste any more time and you don't want to waste any more money and you really want to be supported in creating a thriving practice that has your soulmate clients magnetized to you, reaching out to you, booking calls with you, enrolling in your practice, and getting results, then I encourage you to book a call with me. There is a link below, and we will look at what applying quantum vision can do for you, your business, and your clients, and ultimately, of course, your bigger purpose, mission, and life.